Today we're going to talk about reclaiming your inner artist. Creating art is messy, and as we become adults, we become afraid of messy things. It's fine to be messy when you're a child, but when you're an adult, it becomes harder to be messy, right? Both literal messes of I'm using a paintbrush and I'm making a mess everywhere, but also the idea of stumbling over our words, not sounding right, not looking all put together. Creating art is an ancient tradition of humanity, and it's messy. And amidst that mess is where the beauty is. It's only through combining the colors that we find what we're looking for. It's only through singing it wrong that we sing it right. But is there really such a thing as singing it wrong? Or have we just internalized an idea that there is wrong art and there is correct art? My invitation to you is to give yourself permission to just create something. Draw, paint, write in your journal, sing along loud to your favorite songs, and rekindle what it feels like just to be in that space. One of the things that is beautiful about creating art is that it can be done in community. And so for people who haven't made art in a long time, my recommendation is to get into a community of people who are doing that. Maybe there is a local arts center that is teaching classes on drawing or painting or woodworking. Maybe there's a local community choir that is singing together. Maybe there's a local community theater. There are so many opportunities to do it all together, and when we allow ourselves to be messy together, it becomes easier than being messy alone. As long as the context is set that we are all here to have fun and make a mess, and allow it to be whatever it's going to be, and not be attached to perfectionism, but just allow ourselves to live and be the way that we are. My recommendation for people who are wanting to reclaim their artistic selves is to find others who want to reclaim their artistic selves. When we're grown-ups, we have the opportunity to buy our own art supplies, to go to an art supply store, to have sketchbooks around the house, to have pastels around the house. There's no reason not to. There's no reason not to create art, and there's so many reasons to do it. The fear that many of us have around creating art is a fear of not being good enough, a fear of making mistakes, a fear ultimately of separation and of inferiority. If we're able to transform our ideas about what art is and transform it from an idea of it's professional level, or it's good, or it's mediocre, or it's ugly and bad, and instead embrace the idea that I'm going to do what gives me joy. Do what gives you joy. Paint outside the lines because it gives you joy. Color because it gives you joy. Write something because it helps you to think and it gives you joy. If we can follow our joy, we can rediscover our art.